Okay, this is what we're working on today. Brand new 2014 GMC Sierra. We're going to be doing a 6.9 drop. As you can tell, the customer already went ahead and put low pros on it. Tire size is 275, 40 20s. So, y'all know the drill. Is going to be control arm spindles up front, flip kit, shackles, shock extenders, drop shocks, under bed notch. I'm going to try to go a little bit more in detail than the other videos before that we've done. So, this is how it stands from the factory. Other than low pros, the stock suspension is pretty much stock, to put it in layman's terms. Let's get to it. So this is the front. We went ahead and disassembled the upper control arm, lower control arm, strut assembly, and now we're ready to put in the new parts. This is what we have. Let's see if I can take a better video of it there. It's the lower control arm, and then upper control arm there. Waiting for the spindles to get here so we can go ahead and do that. 6 inches up front. Then that's the strut assembly there. So far, everything's going as planned, working perfectly. Okay, for the back, we went ahead and taken off the bed, bumper, tailgate, all this stuff that's in the way so it can allow us access to the back of the frame. We're gonna remove this factory bump stop that you see there, clean up the frame, and do our underbed notch. Go ahead and put the video of the underbed notch or a little bit more detail of it. We get asked about that. We can put a little bit more details in our video, so we're gonna try our best. This is where we're at right now for the back. We still gotta prep the frame and get it ready. So this is the underbed notch on the passenger side. As you can see, it gets welded on the outside of the frame. You can see there. This side as well. On top of the frame. And also on the inside of the frame. It's welded all the way around. One of the strongest notches on the market. So that's what we mean by an underbed notch. If you see, the other side is done as well. If you see, it rises a little bit, which is exactly about 2 inches. So it allows it for it to be underneath the bed without having to cut the bed, but it allows for the maximum amount of clearance. All we got to do is remove the center, plate it, weld it, grind it, clean up the welds, and then undercoat it to protect against rust, and it'll last forever. This is the flip kit there, and then the shackles there. Flip kit, reason it's called a flip kit because basically what you do is flip your leaf springs here and put them underneath your axle, which is there. And that's part of the flip kit there. Still gotta clean it up. When you weld, grind, it makes a big mess, so we clean all this stuff up before we turn it in. And that's the shackles there. So together, the flip kit gives you 7 inches of worth of drop, and now the shackles give you 2 inches. So combined, it's 9 inches worth of drop. That's where we get the figure of 9 inches in the back. We only use the numbers of actual suspension drop. We don't calculate anything other than actual suspension parts when we say a truck is at a search drop. That's just the way we do it. Some people base it on the distance of the fender to the ground and all this stuff. We base it on strictly nothing but suspension parts. Okay, so this is what we have for the front. Upper and lower control arms for a total 4 inches, and then 2 inches from the spindle. You can see part of it there by the tie rod end. So that's how we get a total of 6 inches for the front. 4 out of the lower control arm. The upper one's used predominantly for alignment, then 2 inches out the spindle. So we get asked a lot, how did the truck ride with a 6-inch drop up front? As you can see, the factory strut, which is there, right here, and the spring, which is there, are still maintained. So it gives you a real close to factory ride. It's not 100% exactly as factory, but it's very, very close. You know, nothing really changes out of these. The spindles maintain pretty much a factory alignment. All it does is move the hub up a little bit so you can get the 2 inches worth of drop. The lower control arm, all it does is drop down the original mount location of the strut. So that's it. Pretty basic, to be honest with you. So that kind of answers the questions about how it rides up front. Okay, so the bed rail that was there has been removed, and now it's undercoat. So that'll protect it for years to come against rust. Nobody will ever see this. You know, it's underneath the bed. You have to literally be underneath the truck, or, you know, if it's on the lift somewhere so you can check to see this. But We still undercoat it. It's just one of those things about the details, making sure that our products and our services last as long as possible. And there you have it. 6.9 drop on a 2014 GMC Sierra on low pros. Stock 20s on a 275 40/20. So everything came out great. Everything looks good. Ride's pretty smooth. Not sure if you can tell, but that front valence is literally about 2 inches above the ground, so it does scrape everywhere. Not sure, we're gonna have to lift it up a little bit, but I love the way it rides. I love the way it looks. Looks better in person. Hopefully it looks that good in the video as well. Need any more information? Need pricing? If you need pricing, call us. It's the only way we give pricing is at phone number area code 832-713-4995. Thank you for watching.